common question I get is, how long can the IRS audit my tax return? Well, the general rule is the IRS has 3 years from the date a return is filed to go ahead and audit you. That's from start to finish. When they begin the audit, they have to close the audit within 3 years. That 3-year date is called the Assessment Statute Expiration date, or as the IRS likes to use the acronym, an ASED date. Now, there's 2 notable exceptions to the assessment statute, and they're rarely applied. The first one is if you have more than a 25% omission of income. That statute is not 3 years, it's 6 years. The second one is if fraud is involved. If fraud is involved, there is no statute of limitations. Now keep in mind the 6-year statute and the unlimited statute for fraud is rarely applied up front. It's usually applied after the audit is started. Now, this leads to kind of the second common question: when am I going to get selected for audit? And so most audits begin within 6 to 18 months after the return is filed. And why is that? Because the IRS has to complete the audit before the assessment statute expiration date. And an internal rule at the IRS is they generally have to complete that audit within 10 months of that assessment statute date. So it's not common to see old years start as audits as that assessment statute expiration date is approaching. So if you're in 2025, most audits will begin on the 2024 or the 2023 tax year. Timely filed 2021 returns, most of their assessment statutes are going to expire here in 2025. 2022 returns, it's unlikely that the IRS in 2025 is going to go ahead and audit a lot of these due to the assessment statute expiration date being imminent. Right? So you want to know your assessment statute expiration date? Contact the IRS. They'll go ahead and tell you that. Generally, they're pretty accurate on what those assessment dates are. If you have any issues, please just contact me. I'll give you some assistance. Thanks.